So there is a big hype about this camera right here. Is it really that good? Well, I mean, actually you're watching it right now. This is the quality of it right now. So let me highlight some of the features of this thing and see if it's the right camera for you.
Mr. Black.
By the way, welcome to the channel. My name is Danny Black, and I love to review cool gear that comes my way. If you are new here, don't be a stranger. Click that button right there. Also, links to everything you can find down in the description, plus a surprise link. I'm also in Las Vegas right now. This is my Las Vegas hotel room. I'll show you a little bit more about that on another video, but it's just awesome to have this webcam. I'm using it to record this. So this is the Insta360 Link AI-powered 4K webcam. This is easily the best quality that I've ever seen in a webcam. Now, you get webcams that say 4K and they don't look very 4K-y, but this one does. But I love this because I like to record my videos in 4K, and so just being able to sit here anywhere, like, you know, using this as a webcam, I can record videos on the go. It captures a lot of detail in the image despite the background lighting. Ready? Check this out. Yeah, I mean, it is really bright outside and you can just see that sun beating in those windows, but you could still see me. It's not too compressed or pixelated. It looks really good. But yeah, this is a webcam because it is powered through your computer through USB-C, and it shows up as a video source in any of your video streaming platforms or video call platforms. All you do is plug it in and it's ready to go. And honestly, if you want to impress the people that are on the other end of that video call or live stream, this is something that's going to do that. But I love the focus. Look at this. So you get a product up and it focuses right away. You take it away, it focuses back. Let me shut that window. It's like 110 degrees out here in Vegas, so that's why the air conditioning is blasting as well. So we're trying to keep it cool. But just going back to that focus, I just think that's phenomenal how good it does. Look at that, that's so quick. Like, my bigger camera doesn't even do that. It's just, I really like that a lot. But now look at this. You can actually use this as an overhead camera. And with a click of a button, you can have that webcam shooting straight down and you can actually review products. So you can show your desk if you need to show like a notebook, or if you're doing an unboxing or something like that. It's just really easy to get that camera just to go straight down. And I suppose, speaking of unboxing, well, what comes in this box? You get the webcam itself in all of its glory, and then in this little box next to it, you get a nice long USB-C to USB-C cable to plug it into your computer. You also get a USB-C to USB-A adapter. You get all the manuals and cleaning cloths and all of that stuff. And also you'll see these little stickers right here. You put these at the corners of your whiteboard, and that way when you are talking with a whiteboard or any kind of board really, it will actually keep it in focus and in frame the whole time, which is really, really cool. And so the next feature of this is the tracking feature, okay? So all I have to do is put my hand up like this, it will flash blue, and now it's tracking me. And I can walk around anywhere here. So let's go, let's go, let's go. How well can it go? So you see me back here. Gotta show you this room. This room is really cool. It's gonna keep tracking me. So yeah, it tracks me all over, but then also I can zoom in. If I take my finger right here and I can do this little like L thing, it zooms in. And it's fast too, like, that's so cool. And if you need to get it just back in center, you can just double tap the front and it just fixes itself right there, back to center. So one thing you might be wondering is, how does the microphone sound? Right now I'm actually using a wireless microphone, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that over and you can hear what it sounds like. So now you're listening to this from the Link microphone itself. This is what it sounds like. Now listen, webcam microphones, they do a good job. They're good at cutting out some weird noises. Like I said, air conditioning is blasting right now. If you're on a video call and you just want to be able to hear it clearly, that's going to do the job. But for the most part, if you're doing live streaming and stuff like that, you're always going to have like another microphone. You know, how does it sound to you? I'd love to know. Leave a comment. And lastly, but probably one of the best parts of this, is the app. Here we are in the app right now. You can see a screenshot of my computer. And let's just start at the bottom here. Right here you have video. You can turn your preview on and off. You have the quality of 4K, 1080, and 720, depending on how big of a size you need. Like if I flip it to 1080 right there, you can see that it loses that detail a little bit. See, and then 4K, it's just a little more sharp. I like that a lot. Okay, so going over it, you can turn tracking on just directly right there from the button in case you didn't want to have to put your hand up for that. So I'll turn that off. And this is how you turn on that whiteboard mode. So when you have that whiteboard with the stickers that we talked about earlier, that will be how you turn that on. Then right here you have the overhead mode. So when we click that, the camera will shoot straight down. And then you have desk view mode. So if you didn't need that just straight down shot, you can actually just get more of a curved shot like that. So right, you can see my keyboard and actually a nice little reflection right there. Hey, what's up? If you want to just take a screenshot, that's what you do with that right there. And then if you want to record, that's how you record the video. Over here, you also have your preferences where you can pick your microphones and save your recording location and the screenshot location and stuff like that. And down here is where you can actually control the gimbal itself by just moving it around. So, you know, if you didn't want it to track, but you wanted to actually move it around yourself, you can either fine tune it by just pressing like that. And you can also zoom in. And under that is preset positions. So if somebody was over on this side, sitting on that chair, set a preset right there. And then if this would be preset 2 right here, and then do another preset. So then if you're talking and you have a bunch of different presets, I can go, so position 1 is my friend on the couch, and then it goes to me. Now I'm talking, yes, now let's have a look at my desk, just like that. And you can just set those positions anywhere because this camera rotates around 360 degrees. So if it was in the middle of a table, you can actually do that. That's pretty cool, I like that a lot. And so next to that, we have image settings where you can actually adjust it further so you can get some better exposure. So if I wanted it a little bit brighter and maybe the white balance is a little bit off, yeah, you can really adjust that. You can even get a curve. You can really fine tune this. This is awesome. Yeah, changing the brightness, contrast, saturation. Let's get some more color in here. Oh, too much color. Black and white, that's cool. And you can also throw some more sharpness at that. And looking at the more settings, it shows you those gesture controls. If you didn't want to have those controls, you can turn those off. You can turn on AI zoom. Depending on your country or region, you can switch this. If you're getting that light flicker, you can change that from 60 to 50 or vice versa. And you can also change the tracking speed. So if you want it faster, it was already fast, it seems. So let's check it out fast. Whoa, yeah. Autofocus is great, but you can manually focus it. Let's hold up that product again. So it's not gonna focus, and we're gonna manually focus. Look at that, actually that's fast. Let's do that as a screenshot, ready? Let's manually focus that right about there. Hold this up and do that classic like. Now you know. Maybe you want to stream on a platform that is 9:16, portrait mode. You can actually flip that on, so the camera actually will tip sideways to make that work. Okay, there's also HDR, and it doesn't support 4K, but we can go HDR and check this out. So it's gonna do a lot better high dynamic range. Let's go ahead and open those windows one more time. And so before, you couldn't even see out that window, it was so bright, but with HDR, check this out. You can see the view, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so those are my favorite features, and there is more to discover and show you on this thing, but sorry to every other webcam out there because the bar is set really high with this one. Click the link down in the description if you want to see what the price is. And on this channel, I'm not trying to get you to spend your money. I just really want to show you what's out there in case you're looking for something like this. Maybe you need a secondary camera for your shoots and maybe you don't want to spend a big chunk of money on like a high-end camera. This might be the way to go. But thank you so much for watching. There's a lot of really cool stuff happening on this channel and I can't wait to share with you. So I'm gonna go have some fun in Vegas and I'll see you next time.
Mr. Black.
Can we call you Uncle Blackie?
No.